You know Lila and Alan, of course.
Yes,
Hello,
we do. How are you?
Alan, darling.
Evening, Alan.
Hi,
how are
Lila.
you?
Good. How are we doing, partner?
Oh, very well, thank you, John. How are you?
I'm fine. No complaints.
Well, Lord Ashton...
Please, call me Larry.
All right, Larry, it is. I understand that you've seen a few of my films.
I've seen all of them several times. I'm a great admirer of your work, Miss Hill.
Well, thank you very much, but please, you must call me Tiffany. You know, my films are not exactly in the mainstream, so I'm very flattered when somebody appreciates them.
Well, let me tell you that I've been looking forward to meeting you ever since we came to Port Charles. You know, I very much wanted to invite you to my wife's birthday party, but that happened to be the day that your sister got involved in that awful business. I'm afraid the timing would have been a little inappropriate, to put it mildly. I hope she's feeling all right now.
Yes, she's much better. Thank you very much for asking. I'm sorry I missed the party, though.
It was a lovely evening. We had everything done in a Greek fishing village motif.
What's the connection with Greece?
My wife and I have very fond memories of Greece. We were trying to recapture the moment, as it were.
We even had taped bouzouki music playing. And Ariel and Colton did the most wonderful dance.
Yes, it was quite surprising.
Did either of you realize that Colton had spent so much time in Greece?
I believe he mentioned it to us once, didn't he, Charlie?
He certainly made no effort to conceal the fact at the party. Cocktail, everybody?
Yes. Thank you.
Should I play John? I mean, Larry doesn't exactly seem thrilled with Colton, you know?
Just wonder how much he knows.
I'd say enough.
It doesn't really matter, honey. Ariel and Colton are history. Whatever they had going in Greece, she's about the furthest thing from his mind right now.
That's right. Sydney, Australia. Have you got any seats left on the plane? Well, great. No, I don't care anything about the fare. I want to buy that plane if I have to. Yeah, you could say that. Okay, then I'm all set. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Felicia, here I come. Please, give me a break. Hello.
Colton Shore?
Yes, in a manner of speaking. Who is this?
Rebecca Kern, the secretary at Vanguard Cruise Lines. I spoke to you a couple of days ago.
So you did. Yeah, I got a hold of one of your other agents. I'm on my way to Sydney.
Oh, I heard you call back, and I know you're planning to meet someone special there.
That's right, Felicia Jones. She's a passenger on board ship.
Not anymore.
What do you mean, not anymore?
That's why I called. I thought you'd want to know. No sense in wasting your time.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Where is Felicia?
Well, she and her grandmother left the ship in Fiji.
Is she hurt?
Oh, no. At least not as far as we know. They canceled the rest of their cruise. Well, you're still free to meet the ship in Sydney, of course, but they won't be on it.
But why did they leave the cruise? I mean, where are they?
We have no idea. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Shore. That's all the information we were given. I guess your friend just decided to follow her own itinerary for a while.
Yeah, I guess she did. Thanks.
Give me the man.
No, but you've got to remember, Tiffany, that in my country, American B movies are very often elevated to cult status. You see, we love what you might very well consider kitsch.
Well, you know, Larry, I think art is just wherever you can find it.
Absolutely. And for my money, one of the most sublime moments in all of cinema is the climax of Chairlift to Doom. I'm sure you remember the scene that I'm talking about.
Well, yes, actually I do, because I won an award at a European Film Festival for that very portrayal.
And deservedly so, I'm sure.
Oh, thank you, John.
No, I think that your work's been absolutely wonderful. I mean, I grant you that it's escapist fare, but I think that your work is inspiring more than just merely titillating. And I must tell you, when I heard that you were leaving the business, well, frankly, I was devastated.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say I had retired yet.
What, you mean there's a chance that you might grace the silver screen yet again?
Well, probably not anytime soon. I decided if I couldn't beat the critics, I'd just join them, you know?
I don't follow you.
Can you keep a secret? Sean and I are getting married.
Well, I think that is absolutely wonderful. Congratulations, both of you.
Thank you very much. As a matter of fact, fans have been sending me telegrams from all over the world expressing their undying grief.
Well, I do have a very active fan club still, and I may return to acting someday. You never can tell.
Well, I see no reason why you shouldn't take on the odd movie project every once in a while.
Well, that's very nice. I probably could do that, except Sean has decided to give up his job for me, and I will give up my acting for him.
Well, fortunately, I don't have that problem. My wife and I don't have to worry about career conflicts. We both share the same dream.
The dream, is that in question?
Dinner will be served shortly.
Thank you very much. Heavens, I didn't realize how late it was. I better go and see what's happened to my wife. Excuse me.
Certainly. Chairlift the dunes, honey? Huh?
Yes, darling. Does this mean the wedding is called off?
Oh, no, not at all. I was just thinking of a very good idea. Now we'll spend our first night together as man and wife.
Well, I'm dying to know.
You just remind me to make sure that the bridal suite has a VCR. I want to catch all those classics.
Uh-huh.
Why are we waiting for Uncle Duke anyways? I can help you pack.
Okay, I'll call the club.
Hello.
Well, it's about time.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I got hung up.
It's okay.
Hi. Want to check the pizza? Make sure it didn't burn?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, you got all packed?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing important. Nothing.
I know that look. Now, I know when something's wrong. Don't you dare start lying to me again.
Why would I do that?
I have no idea. So just come and tell me where you were.
I went to Victor's
What for?
to see Julian.
What did you do?
I didn't. Do you think I went there to hurt him? I didn't do that.
I don't care about him. It's you I'm worried about. You could have been hurt. What were you thinking of?
Oh, I had to see him one last time. I mean, I couldn't let everything he did to us slide. I wanted to see him face to face and make sure that we'd never have to see him again.
Don't do this. My life's nearly back to normal. I couldn't bear it if I lost you now.
Oh, don't say that. That'll never happen. Don't worry about it. I went to see him because I didn't know whether I'd see him when we got back.
You may not see Olivia again either, even if she recovers.
Really? What about Cheryl? What if she and Julian are together?
I don't know. But for Robert's sake, I hope they leave town.
I want you to know that I regret the injuries to your staff during our attempt to smoke out Olivia's real killer. I really am sorry about that, Steve.
Oh, forget it, Robert. I'm more concerned about the bad publicity we received. And the minute we get that woman safely tucked in the sanitarium, I'm going to alert the press. The sooner we get rid of her, the better.
Yeah, well, there aren't going to be too many people that'll miss her. I'm going to stick my head in there for a bit. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Hello.
Hard to believe that such a vision of innocence could be such a royal pain in the... Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I have a feeling your job would be a lot easier if all of the bad guys were forced to wear black hats.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to stay around for the move?
No. I have a police escort taking me to the sanitarium. That should be sufficient. Unless, of course, you have some problem you wish me to stick around for.
No, as a matter of fact, I'm glad you won't be here. Julia and Jerome is coming to sign the release papers, and I get this funny feeling that he's probably really far down on your list of people you're just dying to see.
Somewhere beneath the bottom. But he's got a bit of company.
Oh, anyone I know?
Oh, a little companion he's had ever since his miraculous resurrection. See you later.
Okay.
I know that you've been avoiding me.
On the contrary, I've been trying to find you. However, your social calendar's been a little booked out lately. I have a few things to say to you.
You've been trying to find me?
Maybe we can find a room and get some privacy around here. That's if you've got the time.
Yeah.
You know, Nancy could use it.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.
I'm glad that you want to talk. I wanted a chance to explain.
I didn't come here to listen.
I have a right to say what I have to say.
No. You gave up all those rights. When you found out that Julian was alive and did nothing about it.
What was I supposed to do? Turn in an innocent man?
You were supposed to come to me and give me first crack at the truth.
I tried.
And I stopped you?
No.
You just couldn't bear to betray the guy that you're in love with.
No!
Look, I can understand you dumping on me. That's okay. But why Anna? She did nothing to you. Your silence could have killed her.
I didn't mean to hurt Anna. I thought I was helping her.
No. You were looking out for those numbers 1 and 2. You and Julian. If you'd told me about it, I could have hauled him in, and I could have forced him to cooperate. There would have been no mob. There would have been no crazy Olivia and her dumb plan. There would have been no summit meeting. There would have been no Anna accused of shooting Olivia, and she wouldn't have had to spend any time in jail.
Robert, I know what I have done.
You care?
Yes, I care, and I'm sorry I made a mistake. What else can I say?
Nothing. Not a bloody thing. You can't undo what's happened. I don't know any language. Which is going to make me forget. Let's just forget it.
Lord Ashton strikes me as the type of man who has a tremendous amount of ambition. He was, saying something about having his dream.
Oh, yes, indeed, he does.
Oh, Mother, I'm sure that Sean and Tiffany aren't interested in any of Larry's harebrained schemes.
Oh, I love harebrained schemes. They're much better than those planned out ones. They bore me to tears.
What kind of scheme does he have in mind?
I'll tell you, it's hardly worth even repeating.
Dragon bones.
I beg your pardon?
Well, they aren't really from dragons, of course, but simply fossil remains from somewhat less romantic creatures, such as oxen, deer, and horses. The ancient Chinese used to grind them up and into a powder and use it as medicine.
And so ends our history lesson for this evening. Would anybody care for another drink?
But many remained intact and became collector's items. Larry managed to get hold of one of these.
Yeah, it's really just a worthless trifle.
Not to the Chinese government.
Mother, please.
They consider it to be of enormous historical interest. The dragon artifact is priceless.
How priceless are we talking?
Oh, maybe we're talking about a couple of 100,000. I mean, hardly worth mentioning. You know, if there was any real money in dragons, they wouldn't be extinct, would they?
Extinct? Aren't you thinking of dinosaurs, dear?
No, I mean, you can pick up any one of those bones, I mean, for next to nothing. I mean, nobody's going to even pay 5 cents for any one of them, are they?
Well, I'm certainly glad to hear that. I was afraid that Sean might throw his hat into the archaeologist's ring.
Oh, no way, honey. I've stopped my treasure hunting days. I've already found my pot of gold.
So, is there something you two aren't telling us?
Well, not really.
Yeah.
She's gone. Who? Ariel. I've looked everywhere.
Oh, Larry, let's take it easy here. She's got to be around someplace. Why don't I check the gatehouse? Tiffany, honey, if you could go upstairs with Lila.
Absolutely.
Party breaking up so soon?
Have you seen Ariel?
Thought you'd never ask.
Have you seen her?
Well, I called, but Jennings said you were busy. Figured you didn't care about your wife.
Where is she?
At a club on the waterfront called the Bucket of Blood. It's a hot scene, but not what I call Ariel's type of crowd.
What is she doing there?
Having a ball. That lady has hidden talents.
Is she with someone?
Oh, from the looks of it, she's with the entire crowd. No one's hassling her, but she certainly is putting on a show. Who knows what could happen?
Take me there.
Thought you'd never ask.